And I'm very happy to say Maria Doyle Kennedy and Kieran Kennedy have joined me in studio. Good morning.
Hello.
How are you both today?
Very well, thank you.
Great excitement, new album.
Yeah, we've just released the single on Friday, and the album will be out this summer. The album's called Sing, and yeah, it's the best thing we've done in a country mile.
For many people who know you, they'll know you from appearances on Dexter, The Tudors, Downton Abbey, Julian Fellowes, follow up the production of Titanic. For many people, they see you as an actress first, and then you do some singing. But for you, it's the singing first, isn't it?
I think that's only because they haven't heard me singing. I'm much better at singing.
Is it fair to say the acting gets in the way to singing?
I mean, it's all me. I don't know if you could say it gets in the way. It's all me, and it's great fun to do that, and I get paid, which is lovely.
And they're great roles.
But I mean, I sing. I mean, I can't imagine. I sing every day. I can't imagine not singing, or I can't imagine a world without music.
Which came first?
For me, the singing. I've been singing.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, you got the chicken. I think the chicken came
first. Yeah, the chicken came first. All right.
You don't want to smoke. That's the one that came first.
But that was it. I remember you from Hot as Flowers and stuff. It certainly gave me the impression that was the first thing that floated your boat.
Yeah, and I mean, that's how I got into acting by accident, was from the singing. So, you know, yeah, I mean, it's still the thing that moves me the most. I think it's a thing that I do best in the world, apart from grow boys.
You're gifted by 3 different gifts. You have growing boys, acting, and singing. So, but this one, I mean, this is actually your 5th album, isn't it?
It's the 5th album on our label, on Mermaid Records, yeah, as well.
But you seem to have put, would you say, more effort into it, or just?
I don't know. Maybe we just kind of it's kind of the height of our. I think they're really beautiful songs. I mean, there's no use unless you make a good album. I think they're really beautiful songs. And then some friends of ours agreed to. I sent them songs and just said, "Look, I hear you singing on this," and they said, "I agree. I hear me singing on that too." So John Prine is on one song.
Now, John Prine,
a huge hero,
huge legend of music.
Well, that's incredible.
How did you know him?
I didn't, actually.
Really?
No, I had met him once before when we played at the Cambridge Folk Festival, but didn't really get to meet him. We just all sort of were singing in a session in a bar. But I wrote the song, we wrote the song, and as soon as, honest to God, I heard his voice in my head singing afterwards, and I was completely sober. I always have to say that, because people say, "Did you really?" But anyway, I found a way to send it to him, and he just got it, and he listened to it, and he rang me and said, "I'd love to sing on that with you," and so he did. It's incredible.
When you do a duet with someone like him, is it changing tapes from around the world, or is it probably sound files, or is it get down?
No, we met him
together.
Yeah, we met him here in Kinvara. He spent some time in Ireland, and so we went over to meet him and brought all of our stuff in the back of our car and set it up in his room and put up some microphones and just hung out and. We recorded it together. Actually, we just put a little video of it up on our Pledge Music campaign yesterday. A little video of us doing the recording.
Brilliant.
It was amazing. I mean, he's just a big ball of grace on legs, basically.
Right.
I think he's incredible.
And
man.
singing magic as well.
Yeah.
You're going to do a song for us now. What song are you going to do?
This is called "Am I Choosing Right?"
This is the single,
and it's the first single that just came out on Friday.
Yeah, beautiful. I'm very intrigued with the lyrics. What's it all about?
I think it's about being a parent, really. I mean, there's so much you do and so much you try to do for your children, and you just really wonder sometimes, are you doing it right at all? Or sometimes they really look at you as if they want to say, just talk to the hand, you know. I tell my children I love them all the time, and to the point where I tell them I love them now, and they just sort of roll their eyes like, she's not on that one again. I think it's about trying to make the right choices, and also I think once you become a parent, you just immediately feel guilty and constantly feel that you're not doing enough. So it's about that.
All of this is true. So Kieran and Maria, in your own time.
I keep making stories for you, filled with all the things I think you'd like to see, all the things I think you'd like to hear, as you find your mind. Am I getting all the right ones? Am I choosing right? Are they things that mean you're going to fly? as you fill your life. What more can I do? I am bound to you. How best can I leave what you need? I keep making stories for you and filling them with seams of gold. People that I think you'd like to hold. Now I choose it right. What more can I do? I am bound to you. How best can I leave what you need? Am I choosing right?
Absolutely gorgeous. Your voice is beautiful. Honest to God, man. You're recording more albums. Beautiful guitar playing as well. Better say that. Tell me, who else is on the album? You've Damien Rice today.
We did a duet with Damien Rice as well. That's called Sing. It's like the name of the album as well. And also recorded a fantastic one with Paul Brady.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, another hero of mine and a fucking big legend, isn't he? Yeah, so
things mildly.
It's fantastic, yeah. And then, I don't know, somehow this album, I mean, maybe it's just because it is the best thing we've ever made, but it's kind of getting legs, and people have heard about it in England, and we're going back over to do some more gigs, and there's a couple of different people who want to distribute it for us, and so we're kind of running to catch up with it, so...
And big radio, did you say Dermot O'Leary?
Yeah, Dermot O'Leary has booked us for a session. We're going to do that in a couple of weeks on BBC Radio 2, and that's kind of
BBC
huge.
Radio 2 is about 300 million listeners, isn't it?
He's got about 3 million anyway, I think,
Yeah.
and he normally, I mean, Kings of Leon were on it, and Beth Ditto and Gossip were on it a couple of weeks ago. And so it's amazing that he's given us the opportunity.
If it does get legs, will you be able to give it the time that, because your career, the acting doesn't go away, does it? And your children don't go away.
I wouldn't bother acting at all if I...
Would you not really?
No, I don't think so. No, I mean, I'd really love to just be singing all the time. And this album, definitely, the real thing, I think, is performing live. It's what we do best and what we like most. So the more, I think just this album going somewhere will give us an opportunity to do kind of bigger gigs and more of them. We just put tickets on sale for our Dublin show, actually. We're going to play in Vicar Street at the end of September. So.
Brilliant. Something to look forward to at the end of summer.
Yeah.
What are you jumping out of a plane for? What's all that about?
Oh, well, just because it all is sort of moving so fast, and it is our record label, and we are the very definition of cottage industry. Kieran and I do it all sort of at home on the kitchen table, but this is moving fast, and we wanted to be able to just be moving with it, so we started a pledge music campaign so that people can pre-order Sing, so they can get a copy of it before it's actually released, or they can have us come and do a private concert in their house, or I will jump out of a plane. That's how much I believe in.
Jump out of a plane.
I am going to jump out of a plane.
Kieran, your wife's going to jump out of a plane.
It'll cost you, and I'll wear a t-shirt saying I'll wear a t-shirt, proposing to someone, or with the logo of your company, or saying happy birthday, whatever. That's how much I...
You jumped out of a plane before?
I did it once before, 20 years ago, and obviously I was pretty scared, so I've never done it again.
Right.
But I'm prepared to do it again.
Rightly so. I just wanted to ask you one thing. I was saying about the exhibition we went to, and I was talking to McGuinness at it, and about singer-songwriters, and I'm just getting the impression that it's getting harder and harder, that shows like The Voice and Britain's Got Talent and Ireland's Got Talent taking all the resources. And do you think is it getting harder for singer-songwriters to get out there, to find an audience, get their songs across?
I think it's always been hard. Harder, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I never watched those shows because I find them kind of gladiatorial and sort of cruel, really. And I feel that they're introducing this expectation of immediate fame, and I just don't think it's really a good way to approach the idea of singing or of music, really, as in terms of something that's a real, something beautiful and almost elevatory. I think music can be. So, I don't know. It's always been hard. It's always been hard. the only advice I would give to people is just to actually sing. I mean, a great way to start is just to find a good open mic night and go along and meet a community of musicians and other people, and then you learn and you share information, and maybe you'll start doing gigs, a few of you together, or it's certainly, I think a community is a great way forward.
If you get good feedback in a place like that, it'll stand you. You could be crushed on the voice, though, couldn't you? You could have one bad experience and just you never expose yourself to that level of criticism again, wouldn't you? It could really set you back.
As I said, I haven't watched it, so I won't be either.
Do you think you'll be able to do another song for us?
I would love to. Would you like to sing another song, Kieran?
Yeah. Great.
Yeah. What would you like to sing?
Something in this tuning?
Oh yeah, so you don't have to tune up your guitar again. What else is in that tuning?
The intricacies of singer-songwriter.
Can you play The Most Beautiful People Are Broken?
Okay. I'll just go and get a capo and tune up. Is that okay?
We have enough time.
Not
for that?
really going to happen,
No.
I'm afraid.
Oh, okay.
No, not going to happen.
Well, people just have to
All right, have to wait.
go on the website and pre-order Sing,
Wait
so you
for
can
the
hear them
record,
all.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid commitments questions are coming in. I see if you'd gotten into the song, you wouldn't have got the commitments questions. Do you have any relationship with them anymore? Would you like to be involved, or is that something you just don't want to ever think about?
I think that it was the most beautiful film, and I know people go all warm and gooey when they think about it or see it, and it was an incredible experience to make it. And that's it, you know, I have that beautiful memory, and I've made lifelong friends. I mean,
but you didn't want to be part of the reunion?
No, we weren't ever a band. It was a movie, so I didn't want to pretend I was in a band singing back up to a fake band doing soul covers. Why would I want to do that when I can sing these beautiful songs instead?
Yeah.
But I was delighted for everyone else to do it, of course. And they are, I mean, Brona and Angelina are, you know, I'll see those people all my life, and Glenn, and it was an incredible thing for me, and a beautiful memory, but I'm never much one for going backwards, really, and I didn't want to pretend that we were something we weren't.
Fair enough. So we have September, the gig
in Vicar Street,
and the album is out.
The album will be out before that. I think probably August is kind of our intention at the moment. We're just I think August.
Brilliant. So in the meantime, tune in to me, and I'll be playing the single again tomorrow.
Thank you.
It's gorgeous. It strikes me almost as a follow-up to the one I was playing, Stars, from a few years back.
Stars Above, really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that was also written for my children, so that would be the connection.
See the way I pick up on these things, Kieran? Yeah, I'm telling you. There you go. John in Sligo wants to say Kieran's solo album, Foxy Moron, is still one of his absolute favourites. There you go now. Right. That's it for today on the show. My thanks to Doyle Kennedy for coming in. Kieran, lovely seeing you both.
Thank you.
Thanks very much for coming in.